And just like what Buju said, who is now Bensi, it's cold outside, so
Absolutely.
you all please enjoy the cold.
Absolutely.
Today I am not here alone. I'm here with my beautiful host, darling.
Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning guys, and welcome to your beautiful program Beyond the Surface. And I already gave you guys some heads up about what we're talking about today, and I'm so sure you all are anticipating to hear the gist from us.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining us today. So the federal government already came up because last week on this episode we came here and talked about the POS issues, the scarcity of cash and the cashless policy that the government has now bring on point for Nigerians to follow. And of course the president talked about it and said, okay, we can still be spending the 200 naira old notes. We can have that. Now I know that like people have misunderstood that. I saw so many people even at the market yesterday saying that they're collecting everything. No, they're not collecting everything. The government, the president specifically said 200 naira only. So 1,000 naira, 500 naira, they're not collecting that now. So please, let's do that safely and return them to the CBN, which the president also approved that we can take all these old notes to the CBN as early as possible, which is the right place to do that. So I think even at that, people are having issues on returning their cash to the CBN. What do you see on that?
I feel people are just being reluctant, basically, returning the money and the old stress. You know, the whole stress of taking the money back is another issue.
It's a lot.
And, you know, people are scared of being questioned the amount of money they are returning to CBN. So imagine someone having something like the $1 million cash.
Yeah, we saw people with Ghana must go.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
And everything is so
they're going to be questioned. They'll be like, guys, what's going on? Where did you get this? And eventually they're going to track the serial number on that money, and the person that released the money to them will definitely be dealt with. So they do not want that, and they're like, guys, there's something that has to be done and all that. Nevertheless, talking about cashless policy in Nigeria, it has caused a whole lot of commotions. Like, I was like emotionally traumatized, honestly, with the whole issue of getting the new naira notes. That's been terrible. Like the experience from different states, you know, not only here in Oshogo, all over. Let's talk about Oyo State, Benin, Ogun States, different places.
Name it.
You know, chaos are ongoing. Different people are saying different things. People are like, people are protesting, and the height of it, Joy, is that people are actually burning down the banks,
and that is like the high. That is the high.
I am not happy with the situation. I definitely am not in support of whatever is going on right now, but I would never be in support of violence, because even the masses are going to like face the consequence of this action. It's okay to protest, but do not burn down the government properties, because they are for your own benefit. Imagine you have just only one bank in a particular community, and because you are frustrated, you decide to burn it down. After the all things have been said and done, who will suffer it? You and I.
Obviously.
So
obviously,
it's okay to actually do some things, to tell, you know, to speak up, to say, oh, you're not happy with the situation and all that. But it's not okay to be violent about it, to kill, to destroy different properties, guys.
And you know, this is so sad because you know, honestly, we are just like trying to bring, I don't want to say this is like a barrier fighter we are bringing gun, but wait, let me analyze this. We are going to the bank, we are going to banks to burn down banks, to beat up the cashiers and all of that, the bankers and all of that. These people are not the one that made the policy
at all.
You know what would have like made me be reasonable with anybody who is going to protest or going to speak up is if you are going to the places where they are actually making those policies. These people are not the one that make the policies, okay? They are just like following instructions. They are just doing what the government has asked them to do. They are doing what the CBN governor has asked them to do. So if you even want to like make a complaint, you can do that on Twitter. You can do that by, sending messages and emails and, posting on social media platforms. You can go to CBN. And that's the problem. You are not going to CBN. But these banks, these little banks that are helping us, I think we are all coming to frustrate the bankers. That to the extent that some of them have to like close up. Banks in Abuja were like, oh no, we are not in for the protest. We are not in for. We don't want to mention names, but like we know them. You all know them. So many banks now say, please, we can't even accept violence right now. So let's just close down the bank and let all be looking at ourselves. This can't work out that way. We need every bank to be functioning. So please, let's just, like Tolulope said, let's be peaceful. We can protest peacefully. We can talk peacefully. We can speak up and put our minds peacefully. So please,
talking about the banks, honestly, they should not be held responsible for whatever that's going on.
No.
Nevertheless, the banks also should. Should do better.
They should.
Honestly, they need to do better because it has to be balanced. It has to be balanced, guys.
Definitely.
We know there are some bank managers that are using this opportunity to sell new naira note to some certain kind of
corrupted bank managers. Corrupted bank managers.
Then the height of it, guys, is the fact that I saw a video that was on TikTok, and that video really traumatizing. It's really traumatizing because people were so hungry to the extent that they had to burn. Did you see the video? They had to burn being. They set a human being on fire, claiming that he is a bank manager and is one of those people that are doing those dirty jobs, selling naira to certain people. I'm like, oh wow.
Because allegedly, what they are saying now is that we have people that would go to the bank and carry a whole of 100 million, 10 million, and they are ready to give up 1 million for 10 million. They are ready to give up 10 million for 100 million. And of course, we know that the country is hard, and those money are tempting. But at the spite of that, you still want to be honest. You want to be kind to people. These people that you're collecting huge money from, they actually can sort themselves out. And it's not too much for them to follow there are protocols.
Absolutely.
There are rules and regulations for all of these things. So when we're favoring others, everything in bank now is not a connection. Oh, do you know someone? You're going to the bank. Do you know someone? Do you know? I know there was a time, on Twitter when people are saying that the people you have to date right now are the bankers, POS, and petrol attendees. And I'm like, what's going on? No, we can do better.
That was just a funny
We can do better because they know that you all are now like the Lords. You are the people are worshiping now. So please, let's do better.
The last comment about this whole cashless policy, guys. There is another comment, on Instagram, and people were like, they actually burnt down a POS agent because the man charges for exorbitant charge on each money transaction.
I think it was actually 500 naira on.
It was 5,000 naira on 10,000 naira.
Oh, 5,000.
People literally burned down, they set the man on fire because the man is being greedy. And a lot of Nigerians were, I'm serious, people were reacting. I was feeling bad for the man. But people were like, he deserves it.
Oh, 5,000. We buying money now. We buying money.
That was exorbitant, and people were like, he deserves it. You guys, you can't be using the fact that people are going through a lot, taking advantage of that situation to your own advantage. It's not going to work for Nigerians this time because everybody is red. People are frustrated. If we are they might do it, but please, let's stop the violence. Okay?
Yeah, very quickly. Let's move on. So we have a very, very, very viral thing going on now with BB Titans, and it's about fans. BB Titans fans. Of course, we know BB Nigeria fans, and we know like the heights of the things they do, like going all the way for their fans. And but I think like this BB Titans fans are. They are on another level. They are on another level.
Well, I've actually never seen this kind of backlash before.
They are on another level.
Maybe because I've not been keeping trends of big Niger, BB Titans, whatever it is.
Because I think it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, let me read it out for you, people at home, so you can know what is going on.
Okay.
So a diehard fan of BB Titans, Yemi Krex, recently called out the show host Ebuka over his unsettling line of questioning during the last eviction show. The hint of how she has been praying against the host and his wife. His wife came across the insensitive post without mincing a word. Cynthia heavily clamped down on the individual and sounded a strong note of warning to others. And this caused... Maybe we shouldn't even say it on air. Maybe we shouldn't say the cost on air.
Do you think replying them is necessary though?
You know, I think that to be fair. Now let's flip this like two ways. These people have always received a lot of comments. And I don't even know, it's Ebuka's job. It's not Cynthia's job. Why are you like transferring all the aggression on Cynthia? She's just the wife. It's just like if you're working in a bank now. I mean, these bank managers, people are not going to meet their wives and telling them, "Oh, you did not give me cash. You did not give me money."
Well,
so I think that she was so fed up.
Well, I think it's Ebuka's job, and basically, the reason I would say Cynthia had to step in is because the family was getting involved, and it's so unnecessary.
And it's a lot of cost.
Dragging.
We can't even say them.
It's so unnecessary dragging people's family to their job.
Why?
If you want to attack them, attack them. If you want to attack their personality, you're good to go. But stop dragging the family. And I feel...
And stop cursing. You don't need to curse. You don't need to.
Entertainment. And I feel this is just unnecessary bullshit.
Unnecessary
bullshit, because Nigeria are going through a lot of things to have time for all of this, bro.
Okay, the other thing I was talking to Tolu that I can't believe that someone has gone this deep. Like someone is going this extreme for BB Titans. Like I can't even catch up on this thing because a lot is happening in the country right now. Her head is all over the place. We're talking about fuel scarcity, we're talking about cash scarcity, and we are looking forward to the election, which is next week. By God's grace, hopefully we hope that we have the election. And someone is here picking on a particular family who are just doing their job to earn, a living.
Well, I feel they should do better, and
they should.
I feel like BB Titans would have been doing so well and gaining grants in terms of publicity in Nigeria if they had included, probably some political campaigns in their stores and trying to educate people to vote rightly.
We talked about
that
will time.
I'm serious. That will encourage people.
It will be so encouraging.
People like me. I don't know about you guys though, but people like me, I'm like, guys, with all these things going on in Nigeria, it's you people that even have lights. It's people that have light that will be able to say, I want to watch a reality show.
Seriously.
It's people that has money to buy petrol. That will say, I want to watch one reality show. People don't give a shit about that. People like me, I don't give a shit about BB Nigeria, BB Titans, whatever. What I'm actually concerned is better Nigeria. And I'm sure people are, my viewers out there are in support of that. Also,
anyways, if you're watching BB Titans, please watch it. Please don't put so much emotion.
Aggression.
It's just a reality.
Well, Joy, I think people are passing aggression on the fact.
Definitely, that is on point. People are passing aggression. Actually, obviously. Who knows? Maybe she has been like walking around looking for cash, and she just saw that you were like having issues with her phone celebrity.
Talking about people going through a lot, I saw a video on this big blogger on Instagram about teachers passing on aggression on students.
That was so
people were like, that should be scrapped. That like beating children or students in school should be scrapped. But beyond that, people are going through a lot. People are really going, and they can transfer the aggression on whoever is available. And it shouldn't be the students that are so innocent. Talking about aggression, do you know that the students are also protesting? They joined the protest. I was like, what do you guys do? Please go home. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
Anyway, one love for Nigeria.
All love,
we hope for
guys.
the very best for Nigeria. And you know, next one will be coming. Election will be like right in front of us. So please make sure that you're preparing yourself to vote for the right candidates. I mean, you all know the right candidates. We don't know the right candidates for you, but you know the person who is going to serve you. That in the next 4 years, you would not have to spend your life in jail.
I don't think it's 4 years again. I think it's 8 years.
Whatever. You will not have to spend your life in jeopardy. That will be all the time we have today.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us on Beyond the Surface. I remain your favorite host. I am Joy Akinla.
And I am your favorite host, Tolu Lokwe Akiemi, popularly known as Tolu. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
See you
next week. Bye.